Feeling an emotion or experiencing a past trauma doesn't necessarily create the healing, but to look at the subtle energies. So the three things that are different about our program is we call it using the explorer's mind, and that's the name of my book and the curriculum. And the explorer's mind is the inner detective that looks upon life as an adventure. And each experience says, what is that about? How can that challenging or wonderful experience be an adventure that leads me deeper into freedom and deeper into reclaiming myself? Another aspect that's different about our program is that we don't use something called the objective observer in our mindfulness practices, where we actually have an observer, which I call the enlightened observer, that holds a high enough vibration, God consciousness, so that whenever our mind connects to a negative belief or thought, there's actually a detachment that is anchored in knowing the truth of who you are and not the distortion it's connecting to. And what that does, it creates a high enough frequency that you can actually reclaim the energy of that challenge, raise its vibration, and reconnect you back to your wholeness. Another aspect that is really important in our program is aligned intention. There's an energetic frequency of intention, which I call our intention line. And where our intention is resonating at, energy flows. Where intention goes, energy flows. And so if we have a negative intention that's hidden in our subconscious, that's going to create our reality. So we really look at the energetics of, do we have an aligned intention for our particular goal? Even during process work, as we're re-experiencing a past life or negative event from the past, is our intention aligned so that that energy is reclaimed and we reconnect back to our God consciousness? And maybe transformation, we call that part of ourselves our core being. And that we're not just digging in the dirt, but every process of the way is, are we aligned in our intention? Do we have an aspect of our being that's connected to the enlightened observer, the God consciousness that knows the truth, and that can have a high enough frequency so what we're doing right now in our process work, and eventually every moment of the day, leads us back to our creative wholeness, the vessel of God. So those three things, the explorer's mind, that our inner detective, our curiosity, like we're on an adventure, can be engaged enough so that we have enough awareness to call in our enlightened observer, step 2, and that enlightened observer holds that God consciousness that when we connect to something, we have enough wisdom and detachment so that energy can be reclaimed and reconnect us to our wholeness. And then our aligned intention, that third part, is crucial. So those three aspects are fundamental concepts that are crucial to that energetic transformation process in doing process work and helping guide ourselves and others. So call me today. I'd love to meet you for lunch, talk to you on the phone, tell you more about our programs. Three programs. The primary certification program is 12 classes, once a month, 2.5 days. And in the class, you learn how to transform the energies of challenge, negative beliefs, emotions, past lives, ancestral energies, birth challenges, childhood core distortions, and use it as fuel to reconnect, reclaim, bring you back to wholeness. That's our major program. You learn how to do that for yourself and to guide others. So we also provide a level 1 horse-initiated psychotherapy where you learn how to track the subtle energies between a horse and a client in a way that the horse helps the client reclaim their wholeness. We also offer awakening process groups where you work as a group to support each other in